Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, welcome everyone for the 21 days challenge, day 3. Very nice to see all of you all on time. So, let us offer prayers and start with today's session. Please repeat after me. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mokam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate giri yat kripatam vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So congratulations to all of you. Your mind has allowed you to come here. Every day I have to congratulate because it's a very, very big task. It's a big challenge that all of you have taken up. It's not easy to somehow conquer the mind and come online on a weekday, and that too at dinner time. So congratulations once again. So let's start with today's topic, a very important topic, one of my favorite, attitude of comparison. I'm sure many of you might have heard this pastime, and the ones who have been attending my sessions, surely you might have heard it multiple times. Let me share my screen. The pastime of Lord Ram, the squirrel, and Hanuman. Look at this photo. Now what happened is, this was when the Ram Setu was getting built. At that time, this pastime happened. All the big monkeys like Hanuman and Sugriva and all others who were there, they were getting big boulders, not small stones, big boulders. They were writing Ram on that stone and they would throw in the water, and it will start flowing. It will start floating. The stones will start floating. Hanuman was getting big boulders. In fact, he would get mountains and put it in the water. So when Hanuman was getting a big stone, a big boulder, at that time, in the way, there was a squirrel who came. And the squirrel was holding a very small pebble. And it was taking forward to put it in the water to contribute its part for building the Ram Setu. And Hanuman is standing. So here is a squirrel and Hanuman is here. And Hanuman is coming in great speed and he's saying, "Get aside from my path. My stone is more important than yours. My service is more important than yours." And the squirrel just went aside, and Hanuman went and he put the boulder inside the water. At that time, Lord Ram, he was watching all this. He called Hanuman and he chastised left and right. He told Hanuman a very important thing, a very important thing for all of us. He told Hanuman that what you were doing was according to your capacity, and what squirrel was doing, it was according to her capacity. And I'm pleased with both of you because you're doing according to your capacity. I'm pleased with the service that both of you are rendering. So Hanuman, never repeat this mistake of comparing your service with anyone else's service. Lord is pleased when we give our best, our 100%. On this note, I would like to put forward some points, which will really help us to understand this concept. The first one is we have to perform our duty and don't aspire for this duty. Nowadays, people like all the work which others are doing, which are glamorized on YouTube. People want to do that. No, what is our duty? We have to understand, and we have to perform that. That is very important. There is no point in doing someone else's work or else's job. Work up to your maximum capacity. I'm sure all of you might have heard this before also. But then to reiterate this point is very, very important, because we have to reinforce this point in our mind that I have to give my best. So your 100% might not be my 100%. That might be more for me, but then my 100% might be more for someone else. So everyone's 100% is different. This is what we need to understand. So there is no comparison at all. I always give this example that what is the comparison between a mango and apple? How can we say that, okay, which one is reddish and which one is yellowish? Obviously, there are two different fruits. They're unique. So where is the question of comparison there? And duty is meant for satisfaction of the mind. This is a very, very important point. Our entire existence, our entire life is just spent in doing what? Living a superficial life and impressing people around. We want to do something to make sure people are impressed. Maybe you can ask this question to yourself. Analyze various activities of yours, and then you will see that how every single activity that we do is meant to impress someone else. Be it our relatives, be it our spouse, be it our kids, or job, in the job, the boss or colleagues or whatever. But then you know what? We are working just so that the mind remains satisfied. Because once we sit at one place, our mind will get agitated completely. Just to satisfy the mind, we are working, not for anything else. But then what to do? The mind will keep tricking, and we'll go on impressing people around. And how many people will impress? How many people will impress? Can we impress all the people at all times to their full satisfaction? No one in this world has achieved this. And no one in this world can achieve this. Impossible. Yes. So this is a very important point about how the work has to happen. The work has to happen in this way. That is, duty is meant for satisfaction of the mind. We have to work for the satisfaction of the mind. And finally, the last point is be satisfied with whatever result is achieved. This is something, it's a golden principle. But then only and only and only those people who are practicing spirituality, practicing bhakti, they can actually achieve this. Or else it's impossible. Because all of us know this principle. Now let me be satisfied with whatever I have. But then to implement that principle, it needs a lot of depth in the heart. Yes. The person should be very deep within. The person should have literally gone deep in his life to understand this point, that let me be satisfied with whatever I have. So this point of no comparison makes a lot of difference in one's life. Because mostly, whenever we are suffering, whenever we are going through any trouble, most of the time it will be because of comparison with someone else. Whenever we compare, and suppose we are doing well, because of the delta difference that is there, we will start experiencing that bliss and happiness. Oh, I'm better than that person. But as soon as someone becomes better than us, oh, life becomes so miserable. Obviously now, no one will say that, oh, okay, my fever is greater than his fever. Yes. But then, to be very frank, whenever we compare ourselves with someone else, it's actually saying that my fever is greater than your fever. Oh, you have 104, I just have 101. Oh, I lost. This is what is exactly happening every time when we are doing comparison. And you know why we are comparing? Because we are very, very shallow in our life. Very, very shallow. We are just living on this bodily platform. Last 2 days, we've been discussing that we're not the body, we're spirit, soul. But then, to be very frank, even me also, to be very frank and very honest, now most of the time, we live a very, very superficial life on this bodily platform all the time. And then, because of this, there's so much of hollowness that is there in the heart. We don't go deep in our life. It's just there, shallow. Just calm se calm banao bas, that's it. There is nothing called as going deep. But then it's the experience observation of many, many people, spiritualists practicing mantra meditation. That mantra meditation pulls the person, puts the person deep, or helps the person go deep in his life. And when someone goes deep in life, now if you remember in the retreat, mantra meditation retreat, I had shown that fish video or fish GIF image. So where the fish is deep inside the ocean, they don't get swayed by the waves. But then people or the fishes who are there at the surface, they will get swayed by the waves. So when we go deep in our life, at that time we understand, okay, he's doing according to his capacity, I'm doing according to my capacity. And all of us in this world have to do our bit. That is what we understand by that pastime of the squirrel and Hanuman. So how much sincerely we are doing mantra meditation and how much sincere prayers we are offering to the Lord, that much deep will go in our life. And the person who is very deep, that person will not be affected by all these chutko mutko comparisons of this world. It will hardly matter that what my neighbor did. It hardly matters that what my relative did. And also will not tell our kids, look at your friend, how much he scored. Yes. So in this way, this point of comparison is actually a disease. It's a disease. And this disease can be cured by the medicine of mantra meditation, if done properly every single day. So on this note, I request all of you all that let's do mantra meditation. And let's go deep in our lives so that we don't get swayed by these small, small things, which disturbs us every now and then. And please meditate after the session. Please meditate on the 4 points that I mentioned. Do one's own duty. Don't aspire for others' duty. And the second thing is work up to your maximum capacity. Third, work is done for the satisfaction of the mind and not to show off to others. And fourth, be satisfied with the result that we are getting, because that result is given by Lord himself. So now on this note, let us start meditation. I request all of you all to please settle down wherever you are. Please sit in a meditative posture and calm your mind first. On a weekday, after a lot of work from morning till now, I'm sure the mind will be agitated a lot. Offer a prayer in your heart to the Lord that I am like a dwarf and I am trying to catch the moon. This is what is my situation. I'm a small kid and I am trying to climb the elephant. But oh Lord, if the elephant comes down, then I can climb. That is, oh Lord, when you shower your mercy, then I'll be able to focus on your holy names. I alone cannot do it by my own self. Oh Lord, please help. For next 10 minutes, please help me so that I can focus on each and every word of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. I want to chant each and every word of Hare Krishna Mahamantra with love and devotion and pay attention to each and every word of it. Please help me, O Lord. Praying for people all around the world so that they get strength to withstand the current pandemic. Whatever situation they might be, our prayers will surely heal many, many of them. Because the healing of the body anyways will happen, but the healing of the mind is something which doesn't happen so quickly, so easily. But healing of the mind is what we can do remotely. We can help people to heal, get the confidence, and withstand the current situation. Let us all chant selflessly, praying for all of them, praying for our near and dear ones, and also offering a prayer for ourselves as well. Please repeat after me. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Brinda. All of us together will chant 3 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. For next 10 minutes, please try to focus. Just 10 minutes. Keep all your work aside, keep all the thoughts aside, no planning, no tension. Just focus on the holy name. Let's sync with the audio. Here we go.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna
Try to hear
Krishna
at
Krishna
least
Hare
one
Hare,
Maha
Hare
Mantra with complete attention.
Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Don't allow
Hare,
your
Hare
mind to move.
Hare.
At
Hare
least
Krishna
one.
Krishna
At least one
Krishna
Maha
Hare
Mantra.
Hare, Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Last
Hare
few
Krishna
mantras to go.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Please
Hare
chant with
Ram
focus. We're
Ram Hare
chanting
Hare.
with
Hare
420
Krishna
people.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Let's
Ram
focus.
Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
We all can gently stop chanting. Keep your eyes closed. Let us all chant together 3 times loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Now let us all chant in the mind 3 times and feel the transcendental vibration of the Maha Mantra. Slowly open your eyes and look at the screen. Take darshan of the lotus feet of the Lord. And observe very, very carefully. Because after this again, we'll try to recollect this image in our mind, closing our eyes. Look at the beautiful nails of the Lord, reddish. Look at the sole of the feet, pinkish. And the ornaments which are there, the toe rings and the anklets, and the flowers which are looking beautiful because they're offered at the lotus feet of the Lord. And the tulasi that is offered at both the feet, which has chandan. There's a nice shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam. It says, Yasya Ravindanayanasya Padaravinde Kinjal Kamishra Tulasi Makaranda Vayuhu. So lotus feet of the Lord has its own aroma, and when that is mixed with the aroma of chandan and tulasi that is offered at the lotus feet of the Lord, and when that mixed aroma enters the nostrils of the devotees, their consciousness is pulled to another level and they're purified to a very great extent. I request all of you all that please close your eyes and please try to recollect this image. Today is day 3. On 21st, even without showing this image, we should have this image in our mind. Try to recollect the beautiful toenails, the pinkish sole, the toe rings, the anklets, the tulasi offered with chandan, and the flower around which is looking beautiful because it is offered at the lotus feet of the Lord. It is said of the lotus feet of the Lord, that person becomes fearless. This is our meditation. If you're strongly meditating, the lotus feet that you're currently seeing, before sleeping, we can do this again and take rest. But now, before opening your eyes, you can offer the best of the best flower in your mind to the lotus feet of the Lord. Please open your eyes. Jai. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for participating in day 3 of 21-day challenge. Today we had 425 participants. So there's an increase. So very nice. And I request all of you all to please post the names of those people whom you want to pray for, and we'll all pray together. Even on YouTube, you all can post. So all the ones who have ordered the beads and Bhagavad Gita, they're getting packed here. So very soon that will be delivered. Maybe by next week or something, you should be getting your beads. And the ones who have not ordered, please get it from somewhere or order it. Today is the last day for ordering. Today is 19th. So we'll be closing the link after that because we want to dispatch from our side. So today is the last day for ordering from the link that we have posted. Okay, so many names are coming up here. So I request all of you all to read the names and let us offer a prayer for all of them. Let us all selflessly pray for all these people whose names are there in the chat box and in the comment section by chanting 3 times the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. May Lord give them strength to withstand the current situation. And may they also get this opportunity to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, I'm sure all of you have done all the 4 things that you're supposed to do. Chanting 1 round in the morning, watering Tulasi, reading 1 shloka of Gita, and watching Shloka Day video. And obviously all of you chanted together now. Yes, all of you all did it. Okay. Jai. Did all 4. Thank you. Thank you. So please continue and please don't lose to your mind. Again, there will be a fight tomorrow with your mind. Your mind will say, don't go, and you should come without fail. Tomorrow, same attendance would be expected, 400 and plus, whatever. Yes. So let us all meet tomorrow. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,